Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, but I have such a fabulous introduction for you and such a fabulous video for you today. We've got back Eydie and Rachel. Now, you've seen them before. They came on and talked to us about cabaret, and this time they're going to share with us their awesome experiences of Adam singing Judas in Jesus Christ Superstar. And I'm so excited because honestly, if it weren't for them and people like them, those of us who can't go would not have been able to see this. And we are so thankful and grateful to you both, guys. Thank you. And thank you for coming to share your wonderful experiences with us today. But before we start, I want to show you what they're wearing. It is brilliant. So, Rachel, would you like to stand up and give us a twirl, please, darling?
Sure. So I made the jacket on
Fabulous.
his superstar moment.
Fabulous. Yay. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Eydie, would you
Yay, Judas.
Yeah.
yes. Eydie, would
Now
you
Judas
like
too.
to show us yours? Oh,
Certainly.
oh,
Fringe and all.
awesome.
Yes.
And everything. So cool. I love that you guys dress up for these. I love it. Now, you've set a precedent because whenever I now have to interview, well, not have to, but would like to interview other people, we're going to have to do dress up now, aren't we?
Hey,
I
that's
love
what
it.
Adam is about. So
Yeah,
we
I'm for
happy
it.
about that.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so since we don't have vast amounts of time available to us today, I would love you to start telling us your experiences. So, first of all, what made you go all the way to see Adam play
Mine's pretty long.
Judas?
Who wants to start?
You go first.
Okay, mine's really long, so I'll just keep it really quick. So here's the thing. I mean, I've heard of Jesus Christ Superstar. I grew up Catholic. I was a forced Catholic, so I had to go every Sunday. So I was very turned off about anything Jesus Christ. So
Right.
even though it was theater, I still really didn't get into the whole Jesus Christ Superstar musical. I didn't want anything to do with it. I did judge a book by its cover. Shame on me. But again, trauma does that. So Adam was in cabaret, and I said this in a previous video, that I promised him I was going to get back into theater, which I am. And so I started ushering at my local theater, and what production were they putting on? Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, so I listened to the soundtrack because I don't like to watch the movies until after. So I listened to the soundtrack just to get familiar with it. Then I saw the show, fell in love with it. Like, for a theater that is based on donations only, wow, they did a really good job. So it was very good. So then, of course, a couple months later, full circle, Adam announced that he was going to be Judas in Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl. And I was like, okay, well, now I got to go. And just like, I was just going to go Friday. I ended up going all three shows because, I'm going across country, might as well see all three.
Right.
And I was just blown away. I mean, again, I'm now hooked. I'm now obsessed with the music. Still haven't seen the movie. I don't think I will. Just again, I mean, I'm a theater person. And if it's I just like to see it live. That's just me, my preference. But so yeah, that was my whole just full circle moment. Just crazy. Just I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be. And then just Adam blew me away, like normal. Like he topped himself as he does. Like I thought Cabaret was amazingly good. And then he was in Judas. And I mean, seeing up close, like you felt everything he felt.
Yeah,
Like I said, in
definitely.
Cabaret too, like he left the stage. He was the MC. Same here. He was not Adam.
He so connects with the
Yeah,
audience.
like
He's amazing.
he
Yeah.
embodies the
The
person,
whole thing. Yeah.
character, and just you felt every emotion, just the mannerisms he did, just on this guy, the talent that comes out of him is, and this is why I love theater too, just because when someone gets it, like the audience is just fully engaged and with just paying attention and just I'm just blown away.
Even when he's just standing on the side of the stage and just
Reacting,
making his expressions and his body language for
so in
that
the scene.
particular scene, he's
Right.
just he kind of like steals the scene again, you know?
But I
Like,
mean, that's what
I
he's
don't want to
supposed
say
do.
he's stealing it, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just can't help but watch his emotion. He gets so emotional into his part, you know?
Right. I mean,
I
he
So,
think,
stays in character. That's what
and
he's
then
supposed
it connects with everybody else, you
to. Yeah.
know? He's amazing
Yeah.
how he does that.
yeah,
So,
but I think it is his theater background, isn't it? I mean, he
It helps.
understands
yeah,
completely how theater works.
yeah,
He
it's so
embodies the
embedded in
character.
him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
totally get it because I'm a theater kid
yeah,
myself, you know.
yeah,
Okay, a little bit
yeah.
different, opera, but it's still theater.
It's
It
theater.
is.
Yes, it is. It's
Absolutely.
beautiful theater
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thank you
Yeah,
so much for that. We will
yeah.
come back and hear more from Rachel. In the meantime, Eydie, the same question to you.
Okay, so I saw Jesus Christ Superstar, the play on Broadway, the very first time it was out because I'm older than dirt, and and I went,
We're
I
the
guess, in
same.
1970, whatever it was when it was out, and then of course I saw the movie and the album was. I still have the album. I should have put it out. I still have the album, and it's so scratched because I played that thing over and over and over again. So I always, when Adam first came into the scene, I one time said, maybe to myself or maybe to somebody else, he should be in Jesus Christ Superstar, you know, like that. Like he was just so good, you know, and I just like felt that with him, you know, and every once in a while I would probably play some of my Jesus Christ Superstar stuff, and I would think Adam would be great like that. Then he started saying he would love to be Judas, you know, and I'm like, yes, he would definitely be a great Judas. So when he announced that he was actually, when Cynthia Erivo announced that she was going to be Jesus, I may have even text Rachel and said, wouldn't that be great if Adam was Judas? You know, like that. I remember like putting that out there. I'm
Yeah.
putting this out to the universe.
Yeah.
Please let Adam be Judas, you know, and then there he is announcing he's Judas. So of course I had to go. I mean, I went to 5,000 cabarets. Why wouldn't I go to three JCS, you know? So yeah, we flew across the country to Hollywood, and you know, we had a great time there. The Hollywood Bowl is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And you've
And
never
like,
been, right? You never been to LA?
no, I was never in LA. I've been around California, but not in LA.
I've
So that was my first. Yeah, that was my first. And then the Hollywood Bowl was just such a beautiful venue, very beautiful there.
perfect for it.
So that was a great experience as well. But seeing Adam on that stage like that, he's just, like I said before, like he just connects immediately
Mm,
who he is, who Judas is,
yeah.
you know, and Cynthia and Adam made Jesus and Judas human.
Mm,
You
Yeah.
know, like they're not a fabled character.
right.
Like that's kind of how I guess I saw it before, you know, like I always felt like, yeah, Jesus, yeah, Judas. And I'm not ultra religious, but I grew up very in a very religious background.
Yeah.
So, but I never really like, maybe I have to say I never really got it.
Mhm.
So, this made me get it a little bit, even though it's not according to scripture
Yeah.
and all of that. Like I know what the scripture is, you know, and I know what Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice were thinking, you know, and I like that. I like that. But like I said, they made it more human.
Yeah.
Like when you looked at, first of all, when you looked at Cynthia, she was not a woman. She
Right.
was Jesus.
Right.
You know, she wasn't a woman playing Jesus.
Mm,
She was Jesus, and she was fantastic. I mean, like I'm such a fan of hers anyway. Like I discovered her um like a year ago in June at Pride,
Yes.
Stonewall Day,
It was
remember?
fun. Yep.
Yeah, that was when I first really discovered her. And then of course she's blossomed even since then, like in the last year and a half. She's
yeah.
become this
Superstar.
superstar. Yeah. So anyway, but that was why I went there, and I'm so glad I did. I want more. I want
I'm so
more.
glad you did too. Yes. So my
Yeah.
next question is this, and this is something that I always am fascinated by because I know the effect it has on me. So I'm going to ask Rachel first and then Eydie again. What was your very first impression when Adam walked out on the stage? Your very first impression of it?
Okay, well, and I actually made a video of it too.
Oh,
It took
cool.
me back to Glam Nation. So what happens is he walks out on the catwalk, and all I could think of was the song Strut. Started just strutting on the catwalk, and I'm
He's
like,
always got his strut.
Right.
and I actually
Yeah.
made a video of like I muted the instrumental of the overture or whatever, and then I actually put strut in because I was like, look at this good, look at Judas doing all this strut. Okay, that'll work.
I love it.
But I mean, he also just owns he owns the stage when he just is so confident when he's walking and oh, there's Riker. Um, he's just so confident and yeah, it's just he just lightens up that stage. That was my first impression. Yeah, it took me back to Glam Nation.
I love it. I love it. That's brilliant. And the same question for you, Eydie. What was
I
your
would
very
say
first
pretty
impression?
much the same thing. Like look at him just strutting down that catwalk, and he was so already in character, like he has this look on his face, like, what's happening here, what am I going to do about this situation, and he just kind of like just walks across the catwalk, no words, no words. And you didn't even need him to say anything. It's
No,
like,
right.
like he's got a job to do, for his friend and, with all the disciples and stuff
On
like
a
that.
mission. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
kind
he
of
was
felt the
on a mission,
anxiety.
man on a mission. Yeah.
Yeah, I also felt like the anxiety that he felt, like Judas felt.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, the press, just the it's so powerful how just he
Mhm.
came out and you were like he was like, okay, this guy's feeling something. Because again,
Yeah.
I only listened to the soundtrack, so I was still kind of
Yeah.
not really familiar. Just and I honestly too, just to add, I've always heard the sold. I don't know what the line is. Something the 30 pieces of silver.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never known what that was from. I've always
Oh,
heard it,
Oh,
but I never knew. Yeah, I'm a bad
yeah. See,
Catholic.
so you learned something,
So I learned
right?
something.
Adam would
Yeah.
say, did you
I
learn
had no
something?
idea. I had no
oh,
idea that phrase was from this show. There
Yeah.
you go.
okay.
And
Oh,
then I
Yeah,
made
but
shirts about
they
it.
didn't
So
use the 30 pieces of silver.
they didn't,
They
but they
used
just
real
said them.
dollar bills.
Yeah. I
that's
mean, they
really
still said
funny.
it though. They still said it. He said it when he did the duet. He
Yeah, they
said
sing the
the
song.
300 pieces. Yeah, we could have
Yeah,
saved
they
for
sing the
300
song.
pieces or more. Could have been to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah,
So
okay.
Yeah.
it was cool
But
how
they
they
gave
like,
him money, like paper
yeah,
money. It was
Right,
really
right.
right,
funny.
right.
I
That's
thought that
very
was funny.
effective, though,
Yeah. It was
isn't
cool
it?
how they
That's
blended it.
yeah,
Like
it's
Yeah.
really
the
effective.
modern, but they also did the
Yeah.
300 pieces of
Yeah,
Yep.
silver and like it
They
was
made
still,
it.
it was
yeah,
cool
yeah.
how
Yep.
they
They
did it.
brought it current. They brought it
Right.
to
But it
today
also had
rather
a
than
touch
then.
of,
Yeah.
yeah, a touch of, the
Yep.
original back then, like
Yeah.
era. So it was
So
cool
Yep.
how
that's
they
my
did it.
next question, actually.
Oh,
Is how did you find this sort of modernist type staging? Do you know what I mean? Because like
yeah.
there's a whole trend going now, isn't there, where they
Yeah.
perform theatre more on like bare staging. There's
Right.
hardly any,
Right.
you know, background. There's almost no costumes. What do
That's a
you
good
think?
question.
I think they did a great job. I
Yeah.
mean, it was very industrial,
Hmm.
I'll say, metal scaffolds and
Right.
things like that they climbed around, and
Yeah.
lighting, but it was more rock concert
Right.
than Broadway.
Okay.
So, but like I saw Sunset Boulevard, I don't know if, with Nicole Scherzinger, and
Yeah.
it was a completely black stage,
Right.
nothing,
Yeah.
completely black.
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy about it. But
Okay.
that being said, so this stage, because Andrew Lloyd Webber again, and it was very industrial and stairways and scaffolds, like I said.
Yeah.
But they did a lot with lighting,
Okay.
and they did have some I guess, video or laser or something with scenes in the background, that you could see, like maybe more churchish or more, um, like when he goes to Caiaphas and Annas, he's sort of like in more chapel-y. They made it more look more like a
Oh,
chapel,
okay.
So it was. I thought it was great. I really did. I had no complaints. I think everything they did right.
Right.
I really do. Like, but I'm so prejudiced with Adam, like I'm like hard to say I didn't like it, like
Yeah.
even if I didn't like it, I'd probably never say I didn't.
Oh,
But
really? Okay.
he's there's nothing to say that you don't like about Adam. I mean, like
No,
just everything
masterclass. It's
about him. I
masterclass.
mean, some people complained that about the dress, the way they would dress, because they were just dressed in regular clothes.
And the microphones.
And the mic, oh yeah, people complained about the microphones.
Really?
But that's where they brought it to rock
Yeah.
concert.
Right.
So, I think when you're there, it's different than when you're viewing it on a video.
Right.
So,
That's why I
it's
asked.
always better in
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
So I think maybe when you're watching it on video, you don't get the full value, because like my videos are all focused on Adam or whoever is singing.
Yeah.
I'm not focusing on the backgrounds or
Right.
anything like
Right.
that. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to get that feeling.
Yeah.
And like I said, with the clothes, like somebody was like, well, why is Adam not wearing a costume? And he was just his regular hair and the
Yeah.
makeup, and he changed his makeup
Yeah.
Yeah.
as the
I asked him
scenes were
that.
going. The darker it was getting, the darker he was getting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal.
It is
So,
phenomenal. So I'm
but
going
I
to
did
ask you
I
this.
did like the way they made it more modern. Oh, and the like the Romans, that was another part. There were like some parts that I thought were really funny,
Yeah.
but not funny to laugh at. But to me, it was like, oh, that's a good touch, like
Right.
funny in a good way.
Yeah.
And when the Romans take Jesus away, they carry her away, which she's amazing, but they pick her up. But the Romans are gangster. They
Oh,
have the
that's
leather and the
brilliant.
hair, and the bald head, and they're carrying these swords and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, those are supposed to be the Romans, like,
Yeah. Oh, that's
like
brilliant.
these little things,
Yeah.
like, I
That's
don't
a very
know,
good
because
idea.
they're not in costumes. Like I said, they're in regular street clothes and stuff.
I love that.
So,
Yeah. So I'm
yeah,
going to
it's
ask
interesting.
same question to thank you so much, Eydie. So I'm going to
Yeah,
ask
I
the same
probably
question to
elaborated too
Rachel.
much.
No, because you're working in the theatre, so you also see things
Yeah.
maybe differently, Rachel. So what did you think of the sort of pared down industrial staging? Did you like it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but just I'll answer that, but just to touch back on the makeup part. So
Mhm.
again, I love clearly I love makeup. But I had to ask him, and again, I wasn't expecting him an answer,
Oh,
but he did, and
yes.
I was like, "Did you continue like to put like dark circles or dark makeup under your eyes as the show went on?" And he
Yeah.
said, "Yes, I added the makeup for under because he was in distress. Like again, he was just going. He probably wasn't sleeping, like all that.
Yeah.
So that was cool that he answered that
Brilliant.
because I really wanted to know because I noticed that I was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
his eyes are different from when he came out strutting, and then
Yeah.
when at the end, I'm like." He
Yeah.
definitely did them. And he did. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I loved how they did it. I mean, I'm all for a rock concert, and also too, just to compare.
Yeah.
So this was why I really liked that my local theater did it because I got to see that
You got
aspect
to
of it. And
see
they
it.
did the whole,
Yeah.
they did the whole thing. They did the costumes that Jesus had, the whole, traditional wig, long hair wig, traditional Jesus
Yeah,
as they did it. The robes, all that fun stuff, all the back then, I don't know the year,
Yeah.
whatever it is, the traditional costumes,
Right.
and how and I mean they had the set with the, again, if you've been to church, they had the church steps, that was the set. They had the Roman column things, I forgot what they're called, the little Roman pillars.
Yeah,
Those,
Roman
right,
yeah.
they had those, and like one was broken apart. Again, I like looking at all the sets too, so
Yeah.
how they did it was really cool. And then I'll be careful how I word this, but and also it's a spoiler alert, so if you haven't seen it yet, skip ahead a little bit. Just saying, just warning. when Judas, here we go. When Judas's death scene
Yeah.
happens, how they did it in my local theater, he actually jumped off a box and was dangling. And
Ugh.
I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
And then when Adam was announced, I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't want to see that. I
Yeah.
was
I
like,
know.
I know
I
it's
was
all,
worried about that part.
yeah, I was like, I
Yeah,
know
I would be
it's theater
too.
and fake, and
They
but
didn't
how
do it
they
that
did
way.
it, yeah, but how they did it at the Hollywood Bowl was brilliant. And then,
Yeah.
funny enough, I don't think they got it at the second night. The audience was, I'm not gonna lie, the audience was weird the second
Some
night.
people I don't think did understand that
No,
because they
well,
don't know
Didn't
the
get it.
story.
right, especially the second night. So the second night, there wasn't, the applauses weren't where they should have been. Like, I don't know. Maybe they were just like really focused. I don't know, whatever. But when he did his whole like going, he goes up the stairs backstage. I also didn't realize this too on this because I wasn't looking at the screens. They showed him backstage on the
Yeah.
stairs going up. So that was
Yes,
pretty
I
cool.
saw that.
Yeah. So when they did that and he kind of goes ah, like that, no, and then the red happens,
Yes.
nobody clapped.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
maybe
that
they didn't get
second
it.
show. So I was like, I guess I don't know. They didn't get it. I don't know. I mean, because I was like,
But
oh,
but in a
nobody
way, like,
clapped.
do you clap because a man just committed suicide?
No,
You
but
know,
Right.
like
I
so
was
maybe
clapping.
that was
Yeah,
where they were thinking. They were
maybe, maybe.
so
Right.
I mean, the first and third show, I was clapping because he just killed it vocally.
Yes,
yeah.
No
yes.
pun intended.
Yeah,
Like
because
he
he's
like
singing
was,
Yeah.
while
yeah.
he's doing that.
That's
Yeah.
why, right? That's why I was clapping. I was clapping for the
Yeah.
performance, not what the reason. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. But I mean, but again, just go back. Like that was the difference, and just how. That's why I love theater because there you go. That production did it way different,
Mm,
way scarier, opposed to this one.
Yeah.
right.
So it was
And
really
that,
cool how they did certain things, and
yeah. But
yeah,
that's
Yeah.
the magic of theater. That's the
right.
magic.
Yeah.
It's never the same.
Never the same. At all
Yeah.
those three shows.
All those three were different.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so
Yep.
The
awesome.
Different
I
same
shows.
love
but
all that.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my word. And then before we continue about talking about Adam's voice and everything, I heard, and I don't know if this is correct or not, that Andrew Lloyd Webber is thinking of bringing this as an arena tour. Have
There's
you
rumors
discussed this?
everywhere.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a rumor, but
There's
man,
all
wouldn't that be
rumors.
great?
Yeah, and I heard a rumor
Is
of
it?
a movie too. Like there's all these rumors now.
There's a
I mean,
Oh,
we're
lot of
asking
stuff
for an
going right now.
album.
I
Yeah,
got very
there's
excited.
I mean,
I
me
know.
too. I mean, shoot, I want it to happen. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I want it all to happen. I
me
want it
too.
all,
Same.
and yeah, it would
Yeah.
be great. It would
We'll
be
see.
Oh
great.
my word.
Nothing is set in stone. There's nothing.
No.
It's all just speculation. It's all rumors. So for
Okay.
now, yeah,
Okay.
from what I
Well, I'm
read.
crossing everything
Me
because
too.
obviously that
Yeah.
would be just
Yeah,
so amazing.
it would
I
be
can't
Yeah.
believe they'd only did all
beautiful.
that work for just 3 nights.
I know. That's what I said. 3 nights is really not enough.
But at the
No,
same
no.
time, all that work for 3 nights, they like
Yeah.
blew it out of the water. Like
Yeah,
that's talent.
yeah,
And just
Yeah.
to,
absolutely.
like, and also the process, the rehearsal process.
Yeah.
I heard it was weeks. I heard it was 9 days. I mean, it was a short amount of
It's
time.
probably short. Yeah, I
It
mean,
was
Yeah.
short. Yeah.
happens normally.
And that's incredible that they did that in like that short amount of time. And it was
Mhm.
just that good. Like,
That's awesome. But you're
yeah,
working with professionals.
that's
And you're
true.
working with someone like Adam. Oh my word. So I hope
And
Yes.
the
Raoul
outcome's
and
amazing.
Yes.
yeah.
Did
But you
you?
know what? That whole team of actors, they were amazing. Every single one of them. They picked the right ones for each part. They
Right.
really did. I thought
The casting was,
Cynthia, like I said before, is amazing.
yeah.
And I mean her vocals too. She's wild,
Yeah.
and her emotion and everything when she's singing, like she's really emotional.
The duets.
Yeah.
The duet.
Oh my God. They literally
The
like
duet.
you feel it too.
Really?
You feel like they
Yeah,
are
like
just done with each
you
other.
feel like
Like,
they're really fighting,
yeah,
Okay.
like
and they
yeah,
were
like
so
Judas,
good
go
in
away.
this.
Like,
And
no.
they're singing it. And
Yeah,
they're
right.
singing their
Yeah.
fight.
Oh my
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Because I was
It was
going to
great.
ask you, which is your favorite song, if you can have a favorite? Which
Oh,
was your favorite? If you had to choose one, because we've got just under 9 minutes left of our chat, and I would love to hear your ideas and how you felt when you heard a song that really touched your soul. So if you could choose one, just one out of all of them, which one would it be? I know it's probably unfair to ask.
Yeah.
I know I hate favorites too.
Same.
Me too.
Of course, the song that he has the single for, when he sings that, he's like, that's the opening number. Like, wow, what a way to open the show, you know? And he's perfect at it. And I love that song. I play it on repeat like crazy. But emotionally, when he did Blood Money, and you know, they gave him the money, and how he told them where they could find Jesus, like when he sang very solemnly, you know, where they're going to find him. That part, like, really stabbed me in the heart. Like,
Garden.
my heart is breaking. You know, he's betraying his friend. He knows he's doing wrong, but he thinks he's doing right. So that's heartbreaking to me.
Right.
That's that reached me.
Reached you. Okay.
Yeah.
And the same question.
It all reached me, but that reached me.
That particularly stabbed you.
Of his, you know, of his songs.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And the same question to Rachel.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I mean, I have two. I'm gonna cheat because I'm like Adam. I can't choose favorites. So
I know.
We're all
my thing is
feminized
like,
here.
It's hard.
I mean, I'm also I'm listening on repeat, like just again with the duet, the Last Supper duet, how like intense it is, how they're like going back and forth, his facial expressions, the like when he goes cut the dramatics, I'm like, oh my god, stop, like that whole thing, and then they just go at it, and so I've been listening to that on repeat. And then Blood Money, I'd have to say the same, because again, that's where you feel everything. Also the lighting in that too, like it gets red at one point and then it like lifts up and then
It's so
light
angsty.
with the priest. Yeah.
It's so angsty.
Yeah. And then what you were saying too, like the part where he's about to tell them, that whole ASMR garden part when he goes, I can't do it. But when he says a guard, like oh gosh, I listen to that on repeat.
His voice.
That whole note is so incredible.
Yeah.
So Blood Money for sure. And also it's a vocal challenge. Like he sings that vocal is so fast. Like, and then he's moving on top of that. He's going up and down the stairs. He's going on the catwalk and he's like, Blood Money, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then he sings that part where he tells them what's, you know, where to find Jesus.
Right.
And it's so quiet and sad, you know, like the whole mood changes.
The building of the music, it's just all of it.
It's like the angst, and then with Blood Money, and then that part is like he just kind of like gave up.
Yeah.
I feel like
and
he
then
gave up.
Also too, like forget it, Superstar is also up there as well.
Oh
Because he just had so much fun with that
part too.
He had so much
There's so
fun with
many
that. You can
parts.
just tell.
You can't really say, you know.
Yeah, every song kind of like again. Like you said
every time
about
you
his
hear
album
one, you go,
song,
"Oh, I love this song."
Right. Like when he's asked about what Queen song does he like to sing, he's like, "Well, it depends on the mood." Same thing. Yeah. Or
But you always have that experience when you're in live theater, don't you? Where there's one or two that just knocks you for six.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's great. Thank you so much for coming and talking to me. I am so excited about this, and
so good to see you.
Yeah, thank you for having us again. This is fun. Like this is our tradition now.
Well, when I'm back properly on YouTube and on social media, I would like to interview, you know, you guys separately and other glambers, anyone who would like to come and talk about.
Yes, I have a list.
Yes,
I think Rachel and I put together a list. So
absolutely. And you very kindly sent me names before, and I did follow those people, but I haven't contacted them yet because then my world exploded. So when things are a little bit more calm and I can get back, then
I hope it's coming soon. So.
Yeah,
my darling, so do I. Oh my gosh, yes, it's been a trauma,
a long time.
But we learn amazing things from this, don't we?
Yes.
As human beings, it's the most bizarre thing, and it kind of ties in with Judas. You only when you hit the really bad stuff, that's when you learn things.
Yes.
As humans, we are so silly. But that's what happens.
And then you think to yourself, well, this was so easy. Why didn't I think about this before? You know, like why did I go through all of that?
Because you're in a moment.
But
Yeah.
you have
You're in the
to.
moment.
You have to in order to become more of who you're supposed to be.
That
Yeah.
part.
I believe that 100%. So
It'll work out, baby girl. You got this.
Yeah,
we will.
you got a lot of
Thank
people
you guys.
giving
Thank you
you
so much.
good
Thank you.
vibes. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for that. I will speak to you all very, very soon again. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Share
No,
your
this is always
Thank you so
fun.
much.
wonderful
This was
experiences.
fun. This was
I
great.
love it. Thank you, guys.
We love